party time. Well, you guys, happy...
Whenever you're watching this.
This weekend I kind of was vlogged, gave you guys a behind the scenes a little bit of our life. Really just a Saturday morning and a Sunday morning past weekend. Well, happy Saturday, folks. I'm just gonna take you along for my little adventure this morning. Just finished a hot yoga class. Anybody else ever do hot yoga? Like, you leave and you're like, holy smokes, did I just jump in a river? Like, my body and my clothes are soaking wet. I'm freezing cold now. This is the scoop. Elijah has been working like crazy. Like, he works like insane. Like, and he has a manual labor job. Like, he's constantly in the trees, chopping down trees, all the things. So I like to make sure that his body's fueled, because otherwise Elijah loves soda. So today I offered to bring him and his good pal that are working on this property some lunch. So here we are, we're at the Habit. I'm sitting in my car waiting for the order to be ready. And, you know, just enjoying my Saturday. I thought I would just kind of start to bring you guys along the ride of our just daily life, you know, see the most exciting things we do on the day-to-day. Like this pimple growing on my eye. Like, what the heck does that? We have got the goods. Here we come. We're talking hamburgers and milkshakes. Not sure that's much better than the soda situation, but, you know, gotta do the best that you can do. Today, I am headed to do this, chill out, do some more laundry. You know how much I love laundry now. And then we are having a little girls' night tonight, you know. And Elijah's just the sweetest. He's told me that I could have girls' night every single night of my life and he wouldn't be mad. So I'm testing it out, you guys. Girls' night every night. You guys, look at this. This is the money maker right here. Money maker, money maker. There he is, folks. Spotted in the wild. Give it a try. Give it a shot. They look good though, don't they? Oh. Lish.
What?
Let's see your face. You look like you woke up from a little nap.
I just got a 90-minute massage.
How was it?
So good. You know, it
Best
was,
you ever had?
Yeah, it was so hard that when he finished, I got up and we both started dying laughing because it was like that had to have been so bad, and I was like, it hurts so bad, but it feels so good.
So bad that it was so good.
Oh yeah.
Hurts so good.
My body's so sore. It feels so good.
Feels good. That wedding ring looks good on you.
Thanks, baby.
Only sometimes it comes out
Yeah.
to play. Okay, here we go. It snowed here this week, you guys, which is
A party.
wild. Yeah.
As always.
Which always makes more work for you because trees fall. And
Yeah.
all the stuff, right?
Yeah.
Hit up Cannon Tree Services. I started a new job. I don't even think we've talked about that.
Who are you working for?
For Papa?
KVM.
Yeah.
The big Chris Valentin.
I'm working for Chris Valentin Ministries, which has been the best. I was literally just
amazing.
chatting to my mom, and I was like, I feel like this is like the best work experience I've had. And it's been 2 weeks. So it feels so good. It feels like the perfect fit.
Structured, everything.
Yeah, just all feels so good.
Yeah.
It's been amazing. Lige even was like, you've been so much better to live with.
Yeah.
I just really enjoy working, so that's been such a bonus, such a plus.
It's been good.
Which has been so good. Yeah, so kind of getting into the routine of that.
I worked on Saturday.
Yes.
Did a job with my friend Drew. Shout out Drew.
Mm-hmm.
And what else did I do?
You had a rest day Sunday.
Rest day Sunday, which is always nice.
Yeah.
And then went back to work Monday.
Yeah. We thought today, you guys, we would have a chat with you. Like a for real chat. Like if you were like our best pals and we wanted to tell you about
All of our deepest, darkest secrets.
Exactly. Honestly, this is more of an Allie process than Elijah process, I think.
That's okay.
We'll see where this goes. I've just been thinking all the thoughts recently, and
What have you been thinking?
we've had some good chats this week, you and I.
Oh, yeah. Give them that.
It's okay if things are hard.
We're not having a hard time, though.
No, I think that's actually such a good point.
This is like a great season in life.
That is literally what I was just telling a friend.
But you have a hard time.
No, literally, this has just been a few days. This is not like Al's in a
I
rough.
can imagine what it'd be like when it's actually hard.
No. But I'm good at it.
As Olivia would say, sheesh.
Life is great. Like, I actually feel like life is amazing. There's the things about marriage that, like, you realize when you're living in it a little bit that are, like, the reality of, like, oh, we forgot to mention Elijah got a haircut! It looks good. Shout out to Chantilly. She is literally the best. You'll be seeing my new hairdo next week. She's...
Sorry I had to cut you off. I had a brief pick a wedgie.
intermission.
Intermission wedgie pick.
Life is amazing. All things are so good. We are working incredible jobs. We have a really awesome little life we're forming.
We have money.
Yeah, like nothing is like difficult except for the fact that I'm married. No, I'm just kidding. I'm actually kidding. But I think some things, like, I think you just process in the middle of it, which I don't like to do. I like to know how I'm going to feel, process it, and then walk through it. But I found myself this week being like, oh my gosh, like, I come home to one person and I put a lot of weight on what I expect that to look like.
Yeah.
Like, I'm used to living, I've never in my whole entire life lived with just one person. Ever a day in my life. Come home to one person. I've always had an older sibling, a mom and dad, multiple siblings, multiple roommates. Before this season, I was living with 7 girls in a house. The season before, 6 girls in a house. The season before that, 4 girls in a house, 5 girls in a house. Like, just, I'm used to coming home and there being like, always someone
activities
and like planning to hang out.
Now
and
she comes home to some
Lige,
level dude.
Lige likes to zone out, and it was making me sad. But honestly, I feel like we've been really good at being able to communicate our needs in that.
Yeah, you have. Yeah,
I've communicated my needs a lot.
She said she was scared of me this week.
I did. I was feeling scared of him because I was feeling like I'm needing something from you, but I don't want to annoy you, but like I need time, like quality time with you. And I need to know what you're thinking. Like, are you okay? Like, are you happy you married me? Do you still like me? Like all the things, like the pursuit is not over. You put a ring on it, but that's not the end. It's just the beginning. So we had a conversation, and
ultimately I won, but
no, okay.
We came to a conclusion.
You're looking more and more like a man these days.
21.
I'm 21. But I think we've been learning even how to meet each other's needs in this season and have grace with each other. Like, I told Lige, like, Lige, I'm trying to communicate to you. Like, I need to hear you say these things. Like, use your words. Like, I feel so loved when you tell me with your words how you feel. And secondly, like, I need you to pursue intentional quality time with me. Like, it doesn't feel intentional when, like, I come home and we're both here and, like, yeah, we're here and it's time together, but like you're playing a game or you're watching a show and I'm like
chess.
Yeah, playing chess, and I feel like I'm like sitting on the couch and I'm like wallowing in my feelings and like having to pick myself up. And actually, I haven't even told you this.
Oh, good.
Should I go down this route?
Give it to me.
Okay. Sunday night, I was in one of those moments where I was like, ugh, like, just honestly feeling like you just can feel like you can go down a rabbit hole in your brain. And I was feeling like, where are my friends? Do I have friends?
You go through this like once a month.
Yeah, I really do. I'm just in that season of life. Friendship looks different now that I'm married. It really does. It's changed a lot. And I turned on this encounter room. Shout out to BSSM for doing these online encounter rooms that you can find on Bethel TV. And I was just watching it and I was just reading my Bible and I was journaling. Like anything that was coming to my mind, I was writing it down because I was feeling a lot of things. And all of a sudden they started singing the song. And what I was writing about was like, what does friendship look like? Like, I'm pissed off at life. Like all the things were coming to my head. Like anything went. Mainly it was about like friendship and all that stuff. And they started singing this song, Jesus is my friend. And that's all they said was, Jesus is my friend. He's my best friend. And it just went down this whole thing. And I just began to have this encounter. Like I was just weeping like, he's my best friend.
Aww.
He's my best friend. Even when I'm like, what the heck? Like, what does friendship look like now that I'm married? Like it's just different. And I come home and yeah, you're my friend. You're my best friend. But like, you don't have the capacity for me all the time. Like, sometimes I want to hang and you don't. Okay, recap back to explaining needs and feelings. I have to say, you heard me and responded so well. And
are you gonna cry?
Yeah. And because I communicated to you, don't make me cry. Because I communicated to you something that was really hurting me.
Yeah.
And you promised me that night, oh, I hear you, and this is how it's making me feel.
Oh, baby. And
you told me, you were like, I promise you that tomorrow it's not going to be the same. I woke up and all day, Lige was super intentional about how you're talking to me and how you're pursuing me, making sure the house was clean, making sure the little things that would make me feel loved and seen, he did. And the tiniest thing of all, like I remember, and this happened like multiple nights in a row afterwards, is I was like, I don't need the big extravagant. And that's like the tension in a relationship I feel often, is like Lige is this massive, generous giver. And I was like, it's the little things that count, like just being the first one to like sneak up behind and give me a little touch, or ask me to watch whatever you're watching or whatever.
El Chapo.
Yeah, and every night since then, Lige has been like, hey, do you want to watch El Chapo? Do you want to watch a show? And like...
Want to watch a drug lord show with me?
Yeah, and it's like, I probably wouldn't sit there and watch that on my own, but like for me, like it means the world to sit there with you and do something with you for 30 minutes, like, and it fills that tank in my heart. Like, I was like, I don't have, my grace level feels so low because my heart level feels so empty. And so when something jabbing or something that doesn't feel loving hits my heart, it's like
the effect of it happening like 10 times.
Yeah, it's just hurting it so bad, and I don't have anything for it to bounce on. Like, there's nothing there for it to bounce on. So yeah, just learning each other and each other's needs and processing what is our normal. I mean, it's the year of what's our normal.
Yeah.
Do I make you breakfast every Saturday? Yeah.
I got scammed $700.
You learn a little lesson.
Yeah. It's better to be broke than to have money because you can't get ripped off.
Oh. Life lesson number 1. Well, any other life updates? What have you been processing? Anything
Nothing.
huge?
No.
Just being a steady Eddie for me?
Steady Eddie businessman. Entrepreneur.
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 Okay. Well, you guys, that's a wrap.
That's a wrap.
That's a wrap.
See you guys.
See you next time.